In this review, we're going to look at the Amazon exclusive Golden Disc Collection Terrorsaur. With these Amazon exclusives, they'll come shipped in a brown mailer. Make sure when you order any kind of exclusives on Amazon, you want to there's a checkbox on shipping in a separate box, or they will either take. If you don't do that, they'll either put a label on this, mail it, or even take your item out of this box and stick a label on this. Just a little note to when you pre-order from Amazon, or they'll screw up your packaging more so than they normally do. Inside that mailer box, you'll get the Golden Disc Collection boxes, which if you have all the Golden Disc boxes, you can put the picture together and have a picture of the Golden Disc. I got all of those except for the orange Cybertron. I wasn't really interested in getting that one, which brings me to the note on this one. Terrorsaur is a main character. I hate when they do main characters as stores exclusives. It makes it so much harder for people to get those. With the orange Cybertron, that's a perfect example for an exclusive. I can get it or not get it, pass on it. And where it's exclusive, it's still a rare item, but don't make your main characters like Terrorsaur, Thundercracker, Skywarp with the Target exclusives, side characters like that, stuff like that. Quit making those stores exclusives. With the inner packaging, it's just a solid box. Got your Golden Disc on the front, Golden Disc Collection Terrorsaur, Transformers logo, same on the top. On the back, you have some nice product imaging of Terrorsaur in his robot mode, beast mode, warnings, legalese, sad onion, and even have a barcode on the bottom, which is completely pointless since it's an Amazon exclusive. Anyway, it's enough with the box. Let's look at Terrorsaur. Terrorsaur is a retool of the Airazor, which I have Airazor, but I have yet to open her. I'm a little limited on space right now. My shelves are full. I have a ton of stuff, and I have a ton of stuff I have yet to open. But I want to go ahead and open him up since these are the solid box stuff. I like to open up and make sure everything's good to go. And this is a great update for Terrorsaur. For accessories, he comes with his gun, these two fins, and the Golden Disc. These two fins, you want to be careful. They are not attached to the figure when you get them, but they are wrapped up in white tissue paper. You can easily confuse that with just packaging trash. So if you get Terrorsaur, be mindful of that, and don't throw those out if you don't keep your packaging. With his gun, it's a update to the original style gun, and it looks pretty good. You can bring in, I don't have the original Terrorsaur, but I have a figure that uses that mold, and it's a pretty good update for it. Of course, this one folds for transformation storage. The original mold was just a small basic class figure. A lot of the early Beast Wars basic figures were easy transformers. Basically just flip a hinge and you got a transformed figure. Just move some few pieces around and you got a transformed figure. And flip the hinge. And there you go. I always passed on getting the original Terrorsaur because I never really liked how small he was. He's a bigger character. The basic figure just didn't do it for me. Plus, he used to go... It was a little pricey at the time, and especially if you try to get him complete with his gun. So I always passed on that one. And when they came out with the transmittal ones, I always used the transmittal for my Terrorsaur for the longest time because it's a lot better size. And speaking of the transmittal, let's go ahead and bring him in. I have the original transmittal, but once they came out with this repaint, I switched to using this one. I'll even put the Predacon symbol in, swap that out. Made a much better looking Terrorsaur. I know he never did become a transmittal in the show. Kind of looked like he was getting ready to transform before he got killed off in the lava. Now I have a much better Terrorsaur. Now I can use this one as my main Terrorsaur in my Beast Wars display. Terrorsaur looks great. It's a retool of Airazor. He's got a great looking head sculpt. A lot of detail. Got the crest on the head. The crest on the head, the yellow eyes. Got the smiling, smirking face. He's a smirker. He's got his Pteranodon butt on his chest. Good texture. Decent paint. His dino head here. Painted really well. Got the teeth. Opening jaw. Textured wings. hinged out through here. Nice robot detail throughout. He looks really good. Got the Predacon symbol on his forearm. Very nice update to core Beast Wars character. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. There's also a hinge for transformation that can make him look up a little bit more. Full 360. Don't really get any tilt side to side. Hinge shoulders. Get you up this far. A bicep swivel. Single jointed elbows. Get you this far. Due to transformation, there's a hinge here on the mid forearm. The hands don't rotate. You can move the little fins here. The wings are hinged. About this way and this way. Now, one issue I have with mine, this wing pops off this very easily. It's getting to be annoying every time I move it. I just barely touch it and it pops right off. But there is a waist twist. Hinge and swivel hips. They go out this far. Better than Spider-Man. Better than Van Damme. And you go forward, kick forward this far. Back this far. As if you have the tail piece up. Gives you a lot more range of movement. But it's down, it'll hinder it a little bit. Lower thigh rotation. Single joint knees. But folds all the way up. And touch the beak of his dino mode. And another forward transformation. He's got a forward hinge. And for ankles, he's got ball joints. So he's got full rotation. And some pivoting. Let's get him transformed up and look at his beast mode. Here we have Terrorsaur in beast mode. He looks pretty good. There is weapon storage. You have square pegs on the side of the gun that will peg into the robot thigh. Not clean, hidden storage like the original figure, but man, it's good enough for me. It sticks on there. You already got some robot bits sticking out, shiny silver parts. So that blends in well enough in comparison with the rest of it. You don't have to take the fins off to transform into beast mode, which makes me wonder why why did they leave these off inside the separate pieces in the packaging? Who knows? Maybe keep them from getting scratched or anything. Package them in robot mode instead of beast mode. He's got the articulated wings. They hinge here. And you got hinges here. And the head can move up and down. Articulated jaw. So the robot feet is still the same feet as for beast mode. You just flip them around. And for comparison, here is the original mold in beast mode. Jaw opens up on it as well. Head moves up and down. And that's about the end of the articulation for the original's beast mode. Let's go ahead and get him changed back. Take out the gun. Swing the legs around. Lift up the back butt. Spin that around. Around, around, down and down. Spin me right around, round, round. You want to unhook the fist from the waist. Straighten out the forearm. Spin around. Straighten out. You want to bring this piece back. And bring out the robot head. Rotate the beast head down. Leave this pivot back. Bring the wings out. Hinge them out like this, and this. And you want to hinge the chest down. And push it back. Lock in position. You want to take these pegs here. Pour it into here. Lock those in position. Hinge here, and hinge the dino neck down, head out, and you got them in robot mode. One thing I would have wished they could have done, had at least one open hand, one closed fist. That way you can actually have them hold the golden disc he comes with. I'm actually faking it with Dinobot. I got a little piece of clay right there. On all, he's a great addition to my Beast Wars collection. I'm glad to have him in my collection. I hope everyone who's wanting this character was able to get him, because right now he's currently sold out. Hopefully he'll pop back up available later on. Sometimes Amazon does that. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch the review. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you next time.